It would seem, madam, that my comrades have misjudged you. I realize this now, having witnessed the lengths to which Lord Drillamont will go for your sake. There can be no doubt that you are a true friend to Ishgard, which is fortunate, as we have urgent need of one with your skills. Pray accompany me to the behemoth's dominion at once. There is a demon among us, madam, a fiend which cannot be suffered to live. Lord Drillamont may be willing to let a dangerous vigilante roam free, but we are not so foolish. What sort of hero maims and murders knights sworn to the Holy See? None I know. A heretic you are, and a heretic you shall die. Vile fiend. Do not think you can conceal your true nature from them forever. We will expose you for the abomination that you are. I swear it, wielder of dark arts. Consort of dragons. I will bring you to justice, even if it costs me my life.
Shall we oblige him, then? Well? Are you going to kill him, or shall I?
You're one of them too, aren't you?
This is the part where you beg for your life.
Leave these lands if you value your lives. We will not show you mercy again.
I pray you do not make a habit of following men plotting to kill you into secluded areas. Or did you learn naught from Frey? So you do know of him. I thought him fallen at the trial, but then I heard whispers of a woman seen wielding his sword in battle. So tell me, what became of him? How did you learn the arts? By the gods? Though, now that I think on it, 'tis not the first time I have heard such a tale. We who consort with the darkness are never truly whole. There will ever be a part of us yearning to be free. We trained together, Frey and I. His was a strength beyond reckoning, but alas, it was not enough. It warms my heart to see that you carry on his legacy. That you have learned as much as you have with only his soul crystal to guide you bespeaks your potential. There is a matter I would discuss with you, but not here.
My name is Sidurgu. Pray look for me at the Forgotten Knight in Ishgard.
Given the circumstances under which you embarked upon this path, I fear you do not yet understand what it means to be a Dark Knight. The first of us bared steel against one of the clergy, this is true. He sacrificed everything he once held dear in the name of justice. So must all who would walk in his footsteps. Mayhap you think this will earn you the love of the common man. You are wrong. To many, you will forever be a criminal, a fiend who sows chaos and discord. These people will listen to the lies of our enemies. They will do their utmost to cast you out, or worse, as they did to Frey. If you are not prepared to deal with these consequences, then surrender your sword and soul crystal to me now. You claim conviction, but your actions speak otherwise. You spared a man who tried to murder you. Mercy, some would call it. Idiocy, I name it. Aye, that's right. I followed him and gave him the mercy he truly deserved. Look at me, Onion. Tell me what you see. The first Ishgardians to encounter Ora saw Dravanians. We had fled Garlemald's armies only to come to a land where we were mistaken for another nation's mortal enemy. They bared steel and came to kill us, but we did not die so easily. We spared them and sent them on their way, and how do you think they repaid our kindness? With fire and blood, Onion? With death for every man, woman, and child. Make no mistake. These are the wages of mercy. If you would walk the path, then you must accept this truth, for your enemies already have. The next Dark Knight quest will be available from Sidurgu upon reaching level 52. The requirements for undertaking subsequent quests can be reviewed in your journal. I see you yet walk the path, Onion, and it is well that you do. This is a matter I can discuss only with another Dark Knight. Swear to me that you will speak of it to no one else. Thank you. Then I shall begin at the beginning. Our master, in his final moments, spoke to Frey and me in riddles. A heart bleeds, a man weeps, a soul burns. Thence comes the darkness, to consume. Yet even in the depths, the flame endures. Submit to the flame and harness the abyss. Frey and I did not understand his words. We hoped their meaning would become clear to us in the course of our duties as Dark Knights. And so we carried on, following the creed, until one day, we found her. Go on, Riel. She can be trusted.
All right. Hallone's blessings be upon you, miss.
Right, then. She was fleeing from a unit of Temple Knights at the time, who were clearly intent on doing her harm. Needless to say, Frey and I took issue with that, and chose to intervene. We went to ground after that, but Frey was caught out in the streets while fetching supplies. I cannot protect her, Onion. Not from the Temple Knights. Not by myself. I'm not even sure why they seek her, only that should I fail, her life is forfeit. Help me, Onion, and I shall share with you my arts. And when we have reached the limits of my knowledge, mayhap we can unravel the mystery of my master's final words together. I can offer you naught else. What say you? Then it is settled. We shall both serve as her guardians. Don't you have something to say to Onion, Riel?
Yes? They said I was an abomination. That I had to die to atone for my sins. He doesn't talk as much. Not since Frey left. Sometimes he hardly speaks a word. Other times. But I know he would never hurt me. Excuse me, Onion, was it? You'll look after Sid too, won't you? Thank you. That puts my mind at ease.
Right, that's enough of that. To more important matters. Like I said before, I'm not quite sure why the Temple Knights are after Riel. They seem to believe something is wrong with her, but for the life of me, I cannot imagine what it could be. However, there may be a way to find out. The other day, I overheard a curious tale from a House Heinart Knight recently returned from Camp Cloudtop. He spoke of Vanu healers who could see their patients' ether. So skilled were these healers that they could diagnose ailments with a glance. It may be naught more than a fantastical tale told by a man in his cups, but even so, if there is a chance we could learn what, if aught, ails Riel, I dare say we must take it. Let us go to Camp Cloudtop and begin our search for a healer there. Right, then. The Vanu are not wont to parley with outsiders under most circumstances. However, they may be willing to receive us if we come bearing a suitable offering. I am told they use Gastornis feathers in their rituals. Mayhap that would suffice. Onion, I must ask that you prepare our offering while I look after Riel. Once you have it, we can journey to Vundu Bendu together and entreat one of their healers to examine her.
What mistral gale blows Netherlings this far? Away with you, away. Gastorni's feathers? Netherling knows the ways of the Vundu well. Let storm clouds give way to warm sunshine. Say your piece.
She will do as we ask, Onion?
Bring forth the child, Netherlings. Let me look upon her face and know her heart. Soft rains to soothe your heart, little one. Do not be afraid. Drink of the winds. Let thy soul take flight. Bathe in the mists and show me thy light. Come, come, show me thy light. What tempestuous winds rage beneath tranquil clouds? What great spirit dwells within you?
Speak plain, Vanu.
This is no child, this is. Ah. The Tremontaine follows you, Netherlings. You cannot remain here. Be gone from our lands.
Wait. I don't. God damn it. Ready your blade, Onion. We've been followed. Over there, someone's coming. That should be the last of them. How I've seen these ones about before. They don't answer to the Lord Commander, or so I hear. Bastards thought to take us outside the city, away from prying eyes. Don't want to be seen murdering a girl in the streets of the Holy See, do they? Even their staunchest supporters couldn't abide that. Seems our new friend has already abandoned us, naught for it, then. Back to Ishgard we go. Come along, Riel. I trust you no longer dispute the true nature of the Temple Knights. Murderers and thieves who drape themselves in the trappings of righteousness. Do you not see, Onion? We are all that stands between them and their prey. There is no justice for these monsters save that which we must deliver. I will see them answer for their sins, I swear it. If I have to drown in the abyss to see it done, I will.
Onion. Onion, Sid, I wanted to thank you both for protecting me earlier. And apologize for getting you too hurt.
Don't be foolish. You've naught to apologize for. In any case, at least we learned something of our enemy's motives. Not that I have the faintest inkling of what the healer meant by Great Spirit. So a Great Spirit dwells within Riel, if that shaman is to be believed. We need answers, Onion, and I can think of no one better to ask than those who commune with spirits regularly. I speak of Gridornia's conjurers, who can hear the voices of the Twelfthwood, or so it is said. It's just as well. Frey told me she had an aptitude for their arts. What had taken him moons to learn, she mastered in days. Sometimes these talents run in the family, he said. Mayhap her ancestors were conjurers after a fashion. Whatever the reason, there is no guarantee it is related to what the shaman said, or why the Temple Knights wish her dead. If past experience is any indication, they will be tracking us the moment we leave the city. It's not a question of if they will attack us but when. But you will be ready for them, I see. Then let us be off. The road should be safe so far as Camp Dragonhead. They're close. I can feel it. Stay with Riel. I'm going to scout out the road to the observatorium. Follow at a distance. If they come, do whatever it takes to see her safely inside the walls. Good. That's a promise.
Please be safe, Sid. I'm ready, Onion. Whenever you are.
Let's go, then. I don't see anyone.
There they are. Summon the others.
They found us.
This way, men. After them. Surrender the girl. There's no escape.
Stay back, all of you.
You are meddling in affairs beyond your ken.
Get away from us. I'm warning you.
God, you'll live to regret this.
There are the gates, Onion. Just a little further. We made it. Thank you, Onion, thank you.
Onion. Thank the gods you're all right. Gar. I should have known they would strike when we were apart. They're certain to return with reinforcements ere long. We must press on south, into Gridornian territory. Until we reach the city proper, we cannot be assured of safety. We leave now, Riel. You can rest once we reach Stillblade Fane.
Ah, Onion. You are come to continue your studies? A great spirit, is it? If it please, I would examine this girl myself. It is the very least I can do for one who has ever been a friend of the Twelfthwood. Ah, but where are they?
Apologies for our late arrival. Riel grew tired, and I had to carry her part of the way.
I could have kept walking.
Our burdens need not be our own, child. There's no shame in sharing the weight.
Who's the boy?
Aha. I am Brother Isumian, master of this guild. And though you will labor to believe it, young man, I am several times your age. You must be Riel. Onion has told me all about you. Pray come closer and take your ease. I ask that you close your eyes and listen to my words. Breathe deep. Feel the myriad life around you. Be as one with the world.
Well?
The Vanu shaman spoke true, after a fashion. Her spiritual presence belies her years. It is clearly not the product of training, rather an innate power with which she radiates, akin to that of the elementals, or the Dravanians.
You can't be serious. She's just a girl.
Yes, she is. A very special girl. Mayhap you are familiar with the tale of the boy and the dragon gay?
No.
Hardly surprising. The Archbishop declared it a heretic's tale, and with good cause. It is a corruption of an older legend in which a man partakes of dragon blood and, in so doing, becomes one himself. Rumor has it that heretics hold such rituals for this very purpose. And if there is truth in such tales, perchance she has ingested the blood of an ancient dragon?
What? She's not some half-crazed lunatic.
I make no accusations, only offer a possible explanation. Moreover, who is to say that she did so knowingly?
You.
Excuse me, I.
Ah, pray forgive me. I did not mean to cause you distress. You have nothing to fear, my child, for you are in perfect health and blessed with 2 loyal guardians. Would that others could say the same. I think Riel would benefit from a brief respite before returning to Ishgard, unused to the rigors of the road as she is. Why not show her to the Carling Canopy? An eel pie can do wonders for the soul.
We thank you for your time.
Once upon a time, there lived a free-spirited boy who loved to play in the forest with his pet chocobo. But the forests were fraught with peril, and one day, a band of brigands ambushed the boy, spiriting him away to the harsh mountains of the north. Yet there be dragons there, and as they rode up the mountain path, one of those majestic beasts came swooping down from the heavens. The boy's chocobo reared in fright, sending the boy tumbling down the mountainside to his nigh certain demise. And yet the gods saw fit to spare his life, if only meagerly so. As he lay there, battered and broken, all manner of foul beasts drew near, threatening to rip him limb from limb. Just as the boy was making his peace with the 12, another dragon appeared. A smaller creature, yes, but even a small dragon is a fearsome opponent indeed. It was then that the strangest thing happened. With a mighty roar, the dragon turned upon the circling beasts and spit forth a burst of flames that reduced them to so much ash, saving the poor boy's life. With what half seemed a smile, the dragon approached the wounded child and gently raised him up to sit upon his back, and the two flew off to the gods nowhere. Many scholars believe that the popular children's tale of the boy and the dragon gay is, in fact, an adaptation of an older Ishgardian myth, one telling of which is transcribed below for the reader's reference. In a bleak village on the outskirts of Kurthis there lived a shepherd boy, poor but kind of heart. One day a band of ruffians came and spirited the boy away, seeking to deliver him to a slave trader in hopes of earning some coin. No sooner had they left the village than they were set upon by a great dragon. Down from the heavens it swooped, tearing the blackguards limb from limb and charring their carcasses with hell's fire. But it was by no mere chance that the great worm had found them. No. The boy had befriended the great worm some time ago, and it had sensed the danger to its dear friend. Alas, in the chaos, the boy had tumbled from the mountains, and lay half dying at the base of the cliff. Seeing its dear friend lying there, battered and beaten, the dragon gave unto the child of its blood. So it was that the boy took to the skies as the worm's minion, flying off to only the gods know where.
Fairy tales and fantasies. This is what he has to offer us. Heretics, I understand, but I expected better from the bloody head of the Conjurers Guild. And you, why didn't you speak up for yourself? Riel.
There were no windows. Just walls of stone with little cracks to tempt your fingers, and iron bars colder than ice. I couldn't tell when it was raining, whether it was day or night. She didn't say I drank blood. All she said was, "It's better this way." At least, if they catch me, they'll just kill me this time. Can I finish my apple?
Go ahead. It's not a sin if someone made you do it.
I didn't.
I won't let them hurt you.
I know.
You want another one?
No, thank you.
Right, then. Keep an eye on her until she's finished eating, would you? I could do with some fresh air.
Thank you for waiting with me, Onion. Shall we go and find Sid?
Well, I've had my fill of the forest. Back to Ishgard, then. I think Riel and I can manage on our own for now. Shall we? That was a blessedly uneventful journey. Mayhap the Temple Knights were still nursing the injuries you gave them. Riel was worried they might try to ambush you on the road, but I assured her you would be fine. I must apologize, Onion. For all you have done for us, I fear I have yet to adequately recompense you. I will continue to share with you what skills I can. Alas, I fear we near the limits of my knowledge. I've been thinking, Onion. The Pujal likened Riel, spiritual presence to that of a Dravanian, hence why he suggested she had partaken of dragon blood. Regardless of the cause, if she does hold some affinity with dragons, she will never be safe here in Ishgard. If being the operative word, of course. We need to know for certain, which means we must parley with a Dravanian. It will not be easy, I realize. The Dravanians are not wont to entertain outsiders, especially ones hailing from Ishgard. You have spoken with their leaders. Beg pardon, I did not think you would so readily admit it. Well. Pray lead the way, Onion.
Thou keepest curious company, mortal. I see. Though I trust in thy words, thy companions are unknown to me. A token, then, for them to declare their intent. I would have them gather up Gruonalm in Avalonia Fallen and bring it to me, but where the beasts which are drawn by their fragrance?
Right, then. Gathering flowers for a dragon. No point in questioning it. Riel and I will search the lands north of here together. You can take the south.
Such fragile, fleeting creations. Bring them close, mortal, that I might breathe deep of their essence. That which passeth into death liveth on in memory. One prepareth now for the journey. Bid farewell to her and mourn and find the answer thou seekest.
Let me linger a while longer, Hunter. Soon my soul shall take wing. I shall miss this. Vidofnir bade you come to me? His scent, entwined. Ah, I see now.
We seek no quarrel, O Ancient One. Only answers.
Come forward, child. There you are, my beloved. How long hath it been since we soared through the mists?
What did you say?
Silence, Dark One. He liveth on in you, child. The blood of my beloved floweth strong in thy veins. Yet, mingled as it is, 'twas not thee who partook of his essence. Were it not so, thou wouldst have been overcome. Thy progenitors drank deep, to spur their own becoming.
Then it's true, and the temple knights knew. Then they will never stop, they cannot. Even if we flee Ishgard. If we could but harness the abyss.
Thou speakest strange, Dark One. What dost thou seek? Oh! Shrouded in thy rancor, thou standest apart from thy charge, the folly of youth. Even the tiny beings who frolic in the mists of Somel know a better way.
What? Who?
No more, Dark One. No more. Farewell, child. Fly free, for us.
Goodbye, and thank you.
There's naught more for us here. To Ishgard?
Leave me to slumber, Dark One. My beloved singeth to me.
This changes nothing. I swore an oath to protect her, and I mean to uphold it, no matter the cost. So these are the knights who would defy the will of Harlone.
She's found us.
My lady surely knows she will find few friends here. Blessed are we who abide in her grace, for we shall never be forsaken.
One day I, Estrid Ducolignon, shall walk in her halls, and you shall answer for your deeds. Will you stand before her and claim that you were righteous? That it was just to take so many lives in defense of that abomination? Repent of your sins and surrender it to me. The Fury may yet spare your souls.
So yours is the righteous cause. To condemn a girl to death for her parents' deeds, this is the will of Harlone.
Yes. Yes, it is. If you will not see reason, even with full knowledge of the facts, then I make to you all a final offer: submit to a trial by combat. Survive, and you may go in peace. Fall, and it is mine. Refuse, and I will put this tavern to the torch and have the heads of every man, woman, and child here. Anyone who dares harbor you will suffer the same, here or elsewhere. This I swear to you.
Would that we could settle this here and now, but I wager your men at the doors would take offense. As you wish, my lady. You shall have your trial.
I shall send a messenger with details.
Mother, wait.
I should have had them cut out your tongue.
Riel, what in the seven hells is going on?
She told them to take me. She said I wasn't hers, that I was.
Why didn't you tell me this was all your mother's doing? I bled for you. Frey died for you. We had a right to know.
I didn't mean for.
Gods damn it all. Leave us, Onion. I need time to think. It took considerable effort, but at last I have learned the whole truth. Attend me, Onion. You have a right to know. For countless generations, the sons and daughters of House Corleone have pledged themselves to the church, so devoted to the faith they are. Many rose to positions of great prominence within the clergy, and for a time, Countess Istra du Corleone was poised to do the same. And when she and her husband celebrated the birth of their firstborn, the futures of the house seemed brighter than ever. That is, until years later, when the Inquisitors came. Information gleaned during an interrogation had implicated her husband as a heretic. When the Countess confronted him with these allegations, he brought a vial to his lips and completed his transformation, one he proudly declared was decades in the making. The Temple Knights slew him as he tried to rip out her throat. Afterwards, she had Riel locked away in the deepest cell she could find. Madness. What monster thinks to find absolution in her daughter's death?
You mustn't go. She'll kill you.
She'll kill us anyway if we don't. I know what I'm doing, Riel. I have a plan. Onion, recall you the dragon's words when we told her of our dark arts. She said that there were tiny beings who know a better way. If they can teach us how to harness the abyss, mayhap we can stand against Lady Istrid and her minions. Unfortunately, I haven't the foggiest who these tiny beings might be.
Well, if it isn't one of the new visitors from below. Are you searching for something? If so, just ask. I pride myself on being the second most well-informed Moogle here, Kupo. My, that's a rather grim way of living, isn't it? I can't say I've ever heard of knights so infatuated with darkness. However, I think I might know why she bade you visit us. Go ahead and fetch your friends. We have an awful lot to talk about, Kupo. Welcome to Mog Home, Kupo. The little one must be Riel, which makes the big one Sid, right?
Yes. I presume you are one of the tiny beings of whom the dragon spoke. Riel, say something to the Moogle. Riel. Riel.
I'm sick of this charade. You tell me to talk, but then you refuse to listen. You tell me you're doing this for me, but then you go on about the darkness and the abyss. Am I supposed to be grateful when you come back covered in blood? When I put you back together so you can do it again? You drag me to halfway across the world so you can discover a new way to kill yourself, and you tell me it's for my sake? Why are we here, Sijigu? Tell me the real reason.
Riel, of course it's for your sake.
Well, you've certainly had a lot of practice saying it, haven't you? I'm sure the next fair maiden will appreciate it.
What are you saying? It's not like that, Riel. And you. Say something, damn you.
I think I'm beginning to understand this whole darkness concept, Kupo. Harnessing the power of your emotions or some such, yes? I'm reminded of an ancient legend about a Moogle named Mog. Rather simple name, I know, but those were simpler times, Kupo. Anyway, Mog had a penchant for dancing, and...
Wait. What does dancing have to do with the dark arts?
Everything, Kupo. Everything. The point is, your master was absolutely right when he told you to submit to the flame. You just never figured out what he meant by it. But better late than never, Kupo. Master Magi will show you the way. First, you two Dark Knights will need to pull 4 sprigs of pumwort each. Hop to it, Kupo.
I fail to see what purpose this serves, but fine. You will have your precious pomwort.
Oh, and Riel can stay here with us while you're away.
Let's go, Onion.
There you are, darkest dark one of the dark. Have you brought my pomwort? Very nice, Kupo. That must have kept you busy for a while. For your next trial, you must cull Thule hands, Kupo. Rather, a lot of them have been sighted on the road to Asa. If you wait there long enough, they're sure to show up, Kupo. Riel? Oh, you needn't worry about her. She's off playing with some friends of mine, Kupo. Just focus on the trial, and wait for me and Asa when you're finished.
What in the hells are we doing, Onion? What could Muggles possibly know about mastering the dark arts? Mwahaha? Foolish fools. Right, then. What's all this?
While you two were busy gathering pomwort and slaying Thule hands, we kidnapped Riel, Kupo. Mwahaha. Oh yes, Kupo. We've had so much fun playing together. So much fun indeed, Kupo. So much fun that we thought we might keep her here forever. Mwahaha.
You wouldn't dare.
If you don't believe us, go and look. You'll never find her, Kupo. Not in a million years. Mwahaha. She's ours, Kupo. You'll never see her again. Mwahaha.
You furry little shites. Give her back to me, now. Or I swear, I will kill every last one of you and burn your village to cinders.
Mwahaha. Be your worst, Kupo. You miss your Riel, Kupo. Well, too bad. She's our Riel now, Kupo. I'm going to rip that palm off your head and shove it down your goddamn throat. Mwahaha. Ha. Ha. Oh my, that's more than I. Our turn, Kupo. Give her back to me. Give her back. You just don't get it, do you, Kupo? She's gone. Forever. Mwahaha. Bit much if you ask me, Kupo. Forever, forever. It doesn't matter how hard you fight, Kupo. You're never going to see her again. What? Are you gonna cry now, Kupo? Go on then. Cry. Cry for me, Kupo. I think he is, Kupo. Look. Rare. Die, damn you, die. Keep crying, Kupo. Keep. Ugh. This better be worth it. This isn't what I... Yoj. You could really hurt someone, carrying on like that, Kupo.
That's the bloody point. Now tell me where she is if you want to live.
Wait. Why do you want her back so badly, Kupo?
What kind of question is that? You kidnapped her.
But you don't seem to like having her around that much anyway, right? She's just a burden to you. So why do you care what happens to her?
I swore an oath. To protect her. That's what we Dark Knights do.
You think that will give you strength enough to protect her? Duty and honor? I'll tell you what you need, Kupo. Whence comes true strength to defend the meek? Is it honor? Is it justice? How bland exclamation mark. Could it be that the darkness is born of a light? A flame burning for another? How grand exclamation mark. Tis love. Tis love exclamation mark all powerful, shining love exclamation mark. Rather blunt, I'll admit, but subtlety doesn't seem to be your strong suit, Kupo.
Riel.
Well, here we are. Go on, Riel. Say your piece.
I know you and Frey were trying to do right by your master, that you came to my defense because you believed that's what he would have wanted. And I know you only did that because you believed it would make you stronger, because all you truly care about is killing more Temple Knights. I've seen how you look at them, how you curse them under your breath. How you relish every opportunity to cut them down.
So don't tell me that it's all been for me. Don't tell me that Frey died for me.
Everything I have done for my mother and my father. For my master, and yes, most of all, for me. I haven't been honest with you, nor with myself, and for that I am sorry. I will stand for you in this coming trial, but after. What happens after will be your decision.
Good. That's a promise.
Furry little bastards had us fooled, eh? Shame their wisdom is bollocks. I mean really now, love. That's what you need to harness the abyss. I mean, I suppose there's something to be said for caring deeply for your charge, but... No. No, I will not give those cretins even a sliver of credit. This was an utter waste of time, and that's that. Still, I am glad to have come to an understanding with Riel. We should return to Ishgard. The hour of the trial draws close. Come along, Riel. I was about Riel's age when I came to Ishgard. My parents, they said we would find a better life here. When the Temple Knights we had shown mercy returned, they let us choose the order in which we would die. That would be their mercy to us, they declared. I watched my parents kneel in the dirt. Look away, they said. But I could not. At last, when it was my turn, I knelt and prepared to follow them into death. I closed my eyes, but when I opened them, a man in black stood before me, hand outstretched. And so I took it. Defend the meek. Punish the wicked. Mayhap it was all but a convenient excuse to indulge in vengeance. She deserves better than me. But there is no one else? One more battle, Onion. Let's see it done. Mayhap in this final battle I can serve as my master intended. Countess Istrid's missive arrived while you were away. We're to meet her in the Western Highlands, away from prying eyes. She's gone to great lengths to conceal her husband's deeds, so it comes as no surprise that she'd prefer to settle this in secret. Onion, I don't know what's waiting for us out there, but if aught should happen to me, pray keep Riel safe. Right, then. I believe she wanted a word with you before we left.
We wouldn't have made it this far without you, Onion. I want you to know that I'm truly grateful for the time we shared.
You, Sijigu, and Frey taught me so much about the world. About what it means to fight for another, and what it means to fight for yourself. We're going to finish this together.
The three of us.
Naught else to say, really. To Twin Pools, then. Let's not keep the Countess waiting. Seems we're early. Well, it's not as though I have pressing business elsewhere. Enjoy a moment's respite with me, Onion.
You came. A wise decision. You have his eyes, his nose, his lips. Every time I look at you, I see more and more of him. And it sickens me.
Riel is not her father. You had no right to punish her for what he did.
Who are you to stand in judgment of me? I have every right. I bore that monster into this world, and by the Fury, I shall send it to the seventh hell. If you're so bloody fond of it, you can follow it there.
It's just us now, no one else. Remember phrase conjury. Protect us and we'll protect you.
Right, then.
Go forth, brave knights of Ishgard. The Fury watch over and protect you.
So much for a fair fight. Riel, Onion, stay close to me.
Be without fear in the face of the heretics. Forward, I say. Forward.
Just how many did she bring? Stand your ground. Let them come to us.
No. No more. Enough. Forward. Bring me her head. The Fury wills it. Have you no mercy, Mother? I told you never to call me that. Kill them. Kill them all. All of you, attack. You were given a chance. You could have stayed in your cell.
You will not harm her.
Monster. Abomination. Death will be a mercy. O Hollow Knight, see us to victory. Grant me the strength to strike down this foul creature. Pray forgive me my sins, for laying down with your enemies.
Ra.
Damn you. Get out of my way. Why? Why do you care so much what happens to it?
You're not the first person to ask me that. Once, you might have understood. For everything that you are, that you have done, you are still her mother. Go? We shall not meet again.
Oh, but we will. We will, Knight. I promise you that. I will follow you to the ends of the world, if I must. So long as it lives, I must. Don't you see, you fool? The Fury wills it. The Fury wills it.
Riel.
How great your love for her. Far greater than any you ever bore me. For a long time, I prayed for forgiveness. I prayed you would take me in your arms and hold me as you did before. But I know that shall never come to pass. I will pray for you, Mother, that you might find peace in her halls.
O Halone, receive of us this woman, your humble servant.
Raise her up to your bosom and grant her glory everlasting.
So what now?
We go back to Ishgard.
Together.
As you wish. It all seems so simple in retrospect. The moment I stopped trying to find the answer, there it was. All that anger, all that rage, born of a fervent desire to protect that which we hold most dear.
So you are still committed to your path, then?
And you, if you will have me.
You'll need to talk to me more. And listen. I can't stand the silence, you know. There's no shame in sharing the weight, Sid. We can bear it together, for ourselves, and for others.
Right, then. The two of us will manage on our own, Onion. There may be others who know of Riel's heritage, but if they come, we will be ready. Granted, we could simply leave Ishgard, but that would leave the people at the mercy of the powers that be. I cannot do that now, and neither can Riel, I think. We all need a cause, Onion. So what will yours be? For whom will you stand? It stirs within you, yearning to be free. Look within your heart, and decide what sort of woman you would be. But mark me well, Onion. Without a flame, the abyss will take you. To walk the path is to suffer. To sacrifice. Justice demands no less. But we must never lose sight of why we chose to walk it. Gods help me, those Mughals were onto something, weren't they? This concludes the Dark Knight quests for Final Fantasy XIV, Heavensward. In order to undertake the next series of quests, you must first meet the following requirements. You must have completed the main scenario quest The Far Edge of Fate. Once you have done so, the next Dark Knight quest will be available from Sijigu.
Alright, that's Dark Knight, 50 to 60. So once I get to 70, I'll go through 60 to 70. Thanks for joining. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did.